Hey guys, how you doing today? Dom's Coins here, and we have a fun one for you guys. So here's a nickel box of one of two that I picked up at the bank this morning, and when I had popped the top this morning, check this out. Something I've never seen before in any of my nickel boxes, and check that out right there. We have a Buffalo nickel ender. How exciting. So that definitely gets me excited for this box, and that is going to be roll 14, because normally I go this way when I hunt. So we're going to open the rolls right away, and we're going to see if there's any more of them guys in there. Plus we have some older looking Jeffersons in here as well, like that one right there. So sit back and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so we're going to start off right away with roll number 1. And I had a comment about this little thing here, where I got it from to open the rolls. Honestly, I bought one of those real cheap eBay taking apart the iPhone kit. It was in there. That's honestly how I acquired it. So, okay guys, roll number 3. And there's a 50s right there to get us on the board. Alright guys, there's another one right there. Alright, let's get started here. Let's show you guys what we got. So to kick off our box today, we have a 1951. That one's out of Philadelphia, and then we have a 1952. That one's out of Denver, so very nice. Roll number 5, guys. Let's see what we get. Looks like we got some off-color action going on. Let's hope that's a silver. It's looking promising. We definitely have an old Jefferson nickel right there, because that's a San Francisco mint. There's our San Francisco mint mark, I believe. Could be a Denver. Actually, that is a Denver. Just a 61. Put that up top because we showed you. Roll number 9. And this box is just like that other box that we started out pretty cold with, but then it heated up really well once we got into the box. So hopefully, might have a silver there. I don't want to jinx it. Okay, so we have a 50s find here finally. That's good. That'll help us out a lot. And another 50s right there. We have 2 finds right here. We'll show you those. And as you can see right there, 1957. That one's out of Denver, very nice. And 1959 out of Philadelphia. 4 50s. Let's get some older ones. Roll number 11, guys. I thought we'd have at least a couple more Buffaloes. That looks promising. Not going to say it. We definitely have an old one right there, and a Canadian, so we'll show that. But let's show you guys this Canadian that we found here. And we have 1994, and that's very shiny too. Roll number 12, guys, and no more enders on this roll. Just laying the roll down, that looks pretty old right there. There it is, guys, right there. 19, yeah, that's a good one. Well, let's zoom in on that one, actually. I don't want to spoil the date. There you go, guys, right there, 1939. Now we're getting into the older stuff. Now, can this be the key date that we're looking for? Oh, it's not. No. That R actually looks looks pretty suspect up there. We'll have to check that out, and it's got some damage right there. So we'll bring you over to the scope and we'll see what we can find. Okay guys, so we have 1939 under the microscope, and as confirmed right there, there's no mint mark at all. We're just looking for doubling. I don't see any. You'd see it pretty clearly on the cents and 5 and on the Monticello. So roll 13, one roll before that buffalo. And let's see if we can get some more old ones. And just laying the roll down, looks like we have an old one right there. Try to space them out a little more. Here we go, guys. Here's an old one. And it's just about the same year, too, as that last one. This one's a 1940. Out of Philadelphia, and it's got a bunch of weird stuff going on there, too. Second oldest of the box. Next roll is that buffalo nickel. Roll number 14, guys. Here's the reason that most of you are probably watching this video. There it is, the buffalo nickel. Let's turn it over, and it's just a newer ender on the other side. Let's get right into it here. And judging by the edge, it looks like it could be an older one. Let's see, any friends with it? I don't see anything else with it, but let's get the coin out here. And will it have a date? It's got a date, guys. It's got a date. Hopefully the camera will focus there. As you can see right there, it's a 1929. 1929, the date right there is always sometimes hard to see, and it's out of Philadelphia. Not too bad a shape. When we do the nickel grading, we'll go into these more in depth and we'll teach you guys a little bit more about them. That's pretty cool. We'll take a 1929. We just need its friends. Roll number 16, guys. I didn't check any of the other enders on the back, so we're in for a surprise on that. That looks like it could be something. Let's see what we can find here, guys. It was too, check that out. We already have this date, but we'll show it anyway. 1952. Out of San Francisco. Roll 17. And we do have a 59 sneaking in the back here. Zoom in real quick to show you. 1959. Out of Denver. Second. Okay guys, roll 18 of this box, and looks like possible an older ender. So let's see what we can find here. It's about maybe a week since I started this hunt here. But let's get to this older one here. It's the 5th coin in, and that's definitely old. And check that out, 1958. And that one is out of Denver. Very nice. So another 50s. Roll 21. And let's check those enders, which we don't have any enders. This box started out looking real promising, but now that we've started to hunt it, it's not showing too much. But I take that back. Looks like we have a silver, and we definitely have a 1946 right there peeking through. So maybe I spoke too soon. That could be a good thing. Let's check the one next to it as well. Just a 64, but as you can see here, 1946. This one is out of Philadelphia. Very nice, and I don't see the notch for the Henning. And then we'll come over here, and it looks like we might have a silver. That's looking pretty promising. It's got some color. It's not a silver, but it is a 50s. And it's a 1953. Out of Philadelphia, very nice. Another 50s to add to our collection from this box. Okay guys, roll 23. And no enders on this one. Let's see what we can get inside the roll here. Got an odd colored one there. Alrighty, I like what I see already. We have a really nice 40s peeking through, and possibly another old one right there, which we do. Very nice. It's almost the same as that last one. And then nothing towards the front, but let's, what we'll do is we will take out this one, and we'll take out this finds here. We'll show you guys both those. So as you can see there, the 1947, it's pretty beat up. But that one is out of Philadelphia. And then right here we have a 1954, and that one's out of Philadelphia. Very nice. So next roll, guys, 24. And that looks like an older one, so there's got to be some hope to find another Buffalo. And looks like we possibly could have some silver there. And just laying out the roll, we do have a foreign coin. We'll show that. Alright, so we'll show that in a second. Let's just see. We do have a 50s find right there, guys. Oh, another 50s find. Alright, so 3 finds in that roll. So coming down here, we're going to do the Jeffersons first. So we have another 1954. That one is out of Denver. And then 1958. That one's out of Denver as well. And then we have our Canadian 1998. So 3 more finds from this box. Roll 28. And just laying out the roll. Alright guys, we do have a find in this roll here. Let's just check the other ones. Nothing fancy on this, but we'll show it anyway. And as you can see right there, 1957. This one's out of Denver, so finally got a decent find into that roll. Alright guys, next roll here. Let's get right to opening the roll. Looks good from the edge. And just laying it out, this one looks like it could be pretty old right there, so we will reveal that right now. Let's do it. This guy right there looks pretty old. Let's see what we can find. It's got a Denver mint mark in the back. It is old. Very nice. Look at that. That would be the second oldest of the box right there. 1940 from Denver. Very nice. Roll 32. Alright, here's a find that you don't normally find too often. It's a newer one, but it's a 2009, and this one's a Denver. They didn't mint a lot of these in 2009. Yes, they did mint a lot of them, but not compared to all the other years surrounding 2009. So, pretty. Next roll, guys. There's probably been about 150 64s in this box so far. And it looks like we have a we have more of those 64s, but let's just check anyway. And that looks older than 64, so we're gonna just run with it. I'm pretty confident that's older than a 64. It's got a Denver mint mark. It is older, very nice. 1946 on that one to be exact. And Denver, very nice. Second 46 of the box. Roll 35. Could this Buffalo Ender in this box be the only Buffalo nickel and older find pre-40 in this nickel box? Just like the Powerball. There's a nice nickel I always like to see. Wow, that's pretty nice. Check that out. How shiny that older Jefferson is right there. There's another one of those beautiful 1959s. I say another because we've been finding about one per box. And it's got a Denver mint mark on the back. Very nice. Save that up top. We'll check at the end to see if it has full steps. So 37 of the box here. And just laying out the roll here, actually, we have a 30s nickel finally in the box, and we also have an older looking one right there, as well as possibly another old one right there. So this is exciting. That one's just an 80s. This one here is definitely a good find. We'll show that. It's in the 40s. And then this looks like another old one. Nope, just an 83. But the find I want to show you guys is actually right there. We're going to bring this one, zoom in for you, and show you what we're looking at. 38 nickel in the box, guys. Check that out. So this one now we're going to be checking for the key dates of the S or the D. So is this going to be a key date? Let's find out. Oh, it's not. Oh no. Philadelphia, but very nice find. First year Jefferson too. It's the oldest Jefferson in the box. And it looks pretty good actually. Not bad at all. Very nice. So we'll put that up top. And then we have down here the other find that we had. It's a 1941. And this one is out of Philadelphia. Very nice. So after analyzing the finds that we have every nickel up to the silver years. So 38, 39, 40, 41, and then 46, 47, and 48. So we need some silver. We need it right now. Let's see if this roll can give it to us. So just laying the roll down, unfortunately doesn't look too good. We possibly have an older one right there, which we do, guys, but bring that one in because that's a pretty cool 40s find. As you can see right there, 1948. And this one's out of Philadelphia. Very nice. Another 40s to add. Roll 43. Alright, this roll looks like it has some new and some old, so we'll see what we got. Definitely have an old one right there. We have a 40s one right there, another old one, possibly another one there. So let's start digging through here. And here's our first old one. Then we have the confirmation date right there of 40s. Another 64. Ooh, there we go, guys. Check that out. Here's a 30s nickel right there. We got to put that aside as well. I didn't expect to find a 30s in that. Let's see what other stuff we got, and that's it. All right, let's get to the live action here. So that's the main attraction for this roll right there, 1939. Can we find a key date? And we cannot. But this one here, we'll have to put up the, we'll have to check for the doubling on the back. And then the second find was this 1949 out of Philadelphia. And then the third find, 1954 out of Philadelphia. So another lower minted 50s. And roll 47. And right there, guys, peeking out is a 40s nickel, which is always exciting. And for the rest of it, I don't see much going on here. So let's go to that side of the roll here. We'll see if we can show that to you. And as you can see right there, 1949. And we're going to check that one in front of it too, because that looks pretty old as well. Just a 64, but 1949. That one's out to Philadelphia as well. It's pretty beat up in the back, but we'll take another 40s. And roll 49, guys. And that looks pretty old right there. Let's see if we can pull the paper back. You guessed it, another 64. Oh, there it is, guys. Finally. It took almost the rest of the box, but check out right there. There is what we've been looking for right there, guys. Another Buffalo nickel. Let's see what this one's got as a date. And unfortunately, that's going to be a tough one. So let's be right back. We'll try to see what we can find. Alrighty, guys, so I ran right over to the scope that I have here, and we're going to put this Buffalo nickel under. As you can see, it's pretty worn, unfortunately. This is how I do find most of my Buffaloes. I wish I could find one really nice one at some point. But here's the mound where the date would be. And not looking too promising to getting a date off, so we're going to have to nick a date this just because I'm curious to see what it is, and we'll bring you guys back in when we show you guys that as well. So guys, great news. We were able to nick a date this nickel, and as you can see, it's a little tough to see on camera, but we do have a 1916, and this one's from Philadelphia. So that's pretty cool. No doubling on that. I don't know if you'd even see it with the nick date. Okay, guys, so real quick, here is the 1916 DDO FS 101 for the Buffalo nickel 1916. And it's worth a ton of money if you can find one in this condition, especially. As you can see right there, 1916. The doubling is pretty noticeable, and also there is some extra feathers there as well. Alrighty, guys, so that box is all done. Thank you for watching. That was fun. So we had the Buffalo Ender, and we had a whole lot of other finds, and they were good finds. So the Buffalo Ender that we had, it was a nice legible date there. It was 1929, and then I had a friend, 1916, which we had a nick date, unfortunately, and it's not the DDO, but it is from Philadelphia. And then going over here, we had some other quality finds. So we did have a 38 Jefferson, which is pretty cool. We had two 1939s. Unfortunately, though, all three from Philadelphia. Then we had a 1940. We had one 1941. We had three from 1946. Then we had a 1947. 1948. We had two from 1949. No 1950s. Then we had a 51. Two 52s, including a San Francisco. Then we had a 53. Then we had three from 1954. Then we had two from 1957, two from 1958 with a nicer one. Then we had three from 59 with that really nice one. Then we had a beautiful 64. And then over here we have a 2000 that was super nice. And then over here we have three Canadians and 1 through 1009. So thank you guys again for watching. I really do appreciate it, and thank you for helping me hit 3,000 subscribers. We're gonna figure out how to do a giveaway soon. Like, subscribe, and thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.